If you don't spend a lot of time on social media and you're genuinely not tuned into the latest D2 news, there's a good chance you may have logged onto the game to play Trials on Friday and went absolutely out of your mind trying to figure out what was going on. The vast majority of people know at this point, but if you were busy with work or out touching, what's that stuff again? Green, grows on the floor? It'll come to me. But if you were MIA over the weekend, here's the story in a nutshell. Turns out a very interesting crafting bug was secretly living in D2 for quite a while. Apparently, it had been going on since well before this weekend. A few people knew how to do it, but the word really hadn't spread much at all. Then, around the time just before the weekend of September 15th, the word started to spread. I can only imagine that some guides went up and it spread like wildfire. Normally, sharing details would be like pouring gasoline on a forest fire, but now that it's all been shut down, here's what happened. If you went to the crafting station at the Enclave and while selecting a weapon to craft, quickly tabbed over and mashed the select button to quickly pick another gun at the last second, you could essentially blend two weapons together. Think of a Pokemon combiner, but instead of light chuckling, you could now go out and set the world on fire. This was apparently very difficult, but not impossible to do on console, as you had to be extremely quick with your input. Some folks in the community had figured out that if you were able to intentionally overwork your PC, you had a greater shot at doing this. Doing things like opening 100 Chrome tabs or opening 20 different Twitch streams while trying to do this with a lowered frame rate meant you were more likely to succeed. I'll get to showing you some of the community's most wacky creations in a bit, but probably the most infamous combo that immediately rose to power in PvP was the Shotgun Amit. Translation, an Amit auto rifle that was able to shoot as fast as an auto rifle, but with multi-shot spread like a shotgun. Now, Bungie's battle eye is far from perfect, and you'll see the occasional cheater in Trials, but people quickly realized that something way crazier was going on with how frequently this was happening. Wilder and wilder combinations were coming out of the Enclave by the minute, and meanwhile, the community was constantly searching for an update on Twitter, waiting for any kind of official response from Bungie. After what seemed like hours, one finally came. In addition to saying they were aware of what was going on, they confirmed not only that they wouldn't be shutting off Trials, but per their policy, in-game exploits will not result in an in-game restriction or ban. And with the hard confirm from mom and dad that no one would be grounded if you broke into the liquor cabinet that they forgot to lock, the rest of the weekend was what the rest of the weekend was. And before showing the wildest clips, I share one final personal thought. Be kind to each other, y'all. To the side of the fence calling for bans, it's not happening. Bungie hath spoke, and they're officially taking the RB stance to have allowed this to happen in the first place. And to the other side of the fence, saying, lol, suck it, learn how to have fun, idiots, to those who are upset. Jesus Christ, have a little empathy, man. If you did fun low-man raid stuff with weapons you could only conjure up in a fever dream, I'm glad you had fun, but I hope at the very least you can wrap your head around the concept that this was probably very frustrating for a lot of people for a number of reasons. Or let's all just kick each other in the crotch down in the comment section till we can't walk anymore. Aw, yeah. Anyway, here's the wildest clips of what the community came up with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
So with the trace rifle of aggressive, one tap, and then the boss is fucking dead, Ray.
Shut up.
Everything's dead in 1 millisecond.
flying at them. Oh my god.